How's it going, everybody? Just wanted to do an update on my 11.5-inch AR pistol build. I finally got it completed, at least in a functioning form. There's still some things I want to change, mostly the buffer tube and the arm brace. This is actually for my AK pistol, the SP-47, so I still need to get a dedicated AR-15 arm brace, and I want to change the buffer tube out too, but that's going to be a later thing. So far I'm going to keep the carry handle, and I still have an extra bolt carrier group. I just need to get all the other smaller parts so I can put this carrier group back on my 20-inch AR-15, my Vietnam one. I just kind of flop the parts back and forth with it, whichever one I take out. But yeah, I just completed this not too long ago, about a half an hour or so. Got it all cleaned up and cleaned the barrel up and everything on the inside and out. Lubed everything, lubed the parts and stuff. So yeah, here's the upper. It's finally completed. Of course, this is already a lower I already had, in case if you haven't been following my videos. So anyways, it's a S-side defense lower and a S-side defense upper. And of course, this is 5.56. It's a Delton barrel assembly and front sight post. It's a 1-9 twist, 11.5-inch barrel. M4 feed ramps, of course. I put on the old school type of handguards from my DPMS 16-inch, and I had to drill out the old sight post rivet for the sling, and I bought a new rivet, and I kept the sling off of my old one, so I had to drill it out. I tried to take the pins out. These are very, very hard to remove, so I couldn't get it out. Well, that was one reason, and the other reason, the other sight post is a little older and beat up looking, so I just kind of wanted to keep this new post. I did have to, actually, because it didn't come with the sight post assembly, or I'm sorry, the spring and detent and all that in the post. I took that off that other sight post also, and then put on my old flash hider that I had, the HU. Got that all torqued down pretty good. Of course, it takes a lot of force to get this to be in the right spot. To get the flat part where there's no vents to be on the bottom and to be pretty much even all the way across. So it definitely takes a lot of force. And so what else? Not a whole lot more. Show you the other side. There's the SI defense upper and lower. I did use some whiteout just to fill in the letters, kind of like that. Just my personal thing. Other than that, that's about it. The only major problem I had finishing this upper receiver was with the gas tube. Since I had such a hard time trying to get these pins out, because I needed to get the gas tube through so I can line it through the delta ring and everything, it was just a pain to do that. So what I ended up doing, since I couldn't really get this off, I was whacking on it with my ball peen hammer and everything, and I just could not get those pins out for nothing. So what I ended up doing was actually running the gas tube through the inside of the upper receiver. I had to twist it around through. Finally made it through it, so got it working, so it's fine. The other problem I had was with the roll pin. The tube came with a roll pin. Unfortunately, in the process of trying to get it to go in, it disappeared somewhere. I have no idea where it went. Looked everywhere, on the floor, everywhere. Cannot find it at all. So luckily enough, since I had this other sight post and still had the pistol length gas tube on there, I was able to reuse that roll pin. And since it was already been in the post already on the other one, it was already kind of somewhat broken in, so it went in real easy. Not too easy, to where it can come out, but definitely went on good. So that was the only problem, was the roll pin, losing it. and getting all the gas tube line up. Other than that, I think it for the most part went fairly smoothly. You know, so the only thing I had to go to my hunt club to get my sight tool, because unfortunately I didn't, you know, I keep it there in case I need it at the range. But I had to go there and get it, and cause I keep it in my locker there so I can get my sight post pushed down, since I had to remove it from the other post. Other than that, I mean, like I said, I think it came out pretty nice. And of course, just a basic kind of like Colt Commando clone in a way. Obviously not like a vintage type of Colt Commando, but I just always liked that style with the short 11.5-inch barrel and just the classic handguards, and I just really like that look a lot. So now I got more of a classic AR if I want to shoot. Still got to get everything sighted in. Like to try to, you know, break it in, barrel in and everything, and try to sight it in Sunday. But unfortunately, I think it's supposed to rain, and it's, you know, obviously I'd shoot outside, so it wouldn't be fun. But we'll see what happens with the weather. It can change by then. But I would at least like to get the barrel broken in, and hopefully to get it on paper and somewhat close. I'd be real happy, and to see how it functions. But other than that, it seems pretty good. I racked the bolt a few times. Obviously with one hand it's not easy, but everything seems to function good. But obviously I didn't charge it back enough, but yeah, so everything seems good, and I'm really happy with the way it came out. I really like this classic look, and really like the heavy barrel too, so definitely will help with the heat and everything. But yeah, that's the update. It's completed and basically done, essentially. I'm still going to keep the standard grip just to give it that classic look, and you know, that's pretty much about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, and thanks for watching.